Burger King brought back their melt sandwiches, and we've got all three. And look who's driving. Hello, Goblins and Goblinettes. Welcome back to another edition of Destined to be Goblin. Destined Goblin here, and I am being joined by...
Mrs. Goblin.
And...
Sanity.
And this is where we will try a food product of some kind, maybe something you didn't even know existed, and we will decide whether or not we should give it my Destined Goblin seal of approval. All right, couple things going on here. First of all, as I said, Burger King has brought back their melt sandwiches. We have all three of them. We will get to those in just a second. As you can see, Sanity is in the driver's seat today, so he is starting to get out there on the road and expand his horizons. We also have a hospital being built right in front of us by our Burger King. So if you hear some construction noises, that is because we are literally in front of a big construction site. They're building...
Here's hoping that none of that background noise ends up in the video anyways.
That would be awesome, but we'll see what happens.
Me, even when I'm recording, there's like some crazy background noise that sometimes happens, and I mention it in like recordings and whatnot, and then like I go into editing and it's just not there whatsoever, and I'm just simply like, well, now I just sound like I'm having a schizo episode. What's happening?
Well, let's hope that that is the case. Not that you're having a schizo episode, but that there is no construction noise. But anyways, let us get to the important thing right now, and that is the fact that Burger King has brought back their melt sandwiches. These were out, I believe it was about a year ago. I could have sworn that I reviewed these, but I looked back at all of my videos, and I did not. I actually did the breakfast melts, but I never did the regular melts when these came out. There's three of these. This is the spicy that I have. All of these have 2 burger patties, 2 slices of cheese, caramelized onions, and then on some grilled toast, although my toast is not grilled all that much.
Yeah.
Right there. There we go. There's a look at
Miss Goblin here
there
with the
we
original,
go.
and I decided to get bacon.
Yes, so Mrs. Goblin has the original. Sanity has the bacon. The original, the only difference there is that it comes with stacker sauce. The difference with Sanity's is that the bacon comes with bacon on it.
That should be obvious.
The spicy that I have comes with jalapeno.
Pineapple on it.
Pineapple, that would be interesting. That would be the Hawaiian version, maybe. The spicy version that I have comes with jalapeno peppers and spicy stacker sauce. Now, the spicy and the original are $4.99, 600 calories, and then the bacon is $5.49, 650 calories. So obviously you get a little bit extra calories with the bacon. Let's get a bite and let's see what we've got.
I'd like it more grilled.
Yes. So Burger King has been very hit or miss for me lately. The flavor of the burger is good. The cheese is nice. The stacker sauce is good. The stacker sauce is a little bit sweet. A little bit of spiciness on mine from it being the spicy version. I didn't really get to the jalapeno yet. But there is a little bit of spiciness from the spicy stacker sauce. The biggest problem that I have with this is that this is supposed to be a melt, obviously. There is no grilling whatsoever. I mean, this is...
Yeah.
These buns... Yeah, yours too? Yeah. These buns did not touch the grill at all.
I mean, it's like just pieces of regular bread.
Yeah. It totally
Basically.
is just regular bread without any grilling whatsoever. So that is a fail on BK's part right there.
Yeah, it's kind of more or less just like a burger sandwich more than anything, I guess. Like, that's the best way I can describe how this feels.
I mean, there's not even any butter on this, like it was...
Meant to be
They
grilled.
thought about grilling it or something.
I think the only thing that probably hit the grill was maybe just like the patties or something.
Yeah.
Well, those are cooked.
Yeah.
Well, I would hope so. I don't want to cite a salmonella with my burger.
Hamburger tartare.
Yeah, I have to say I am very disappointed in the bread because that is not a melt at all to me. That is, like Sanity said, a sandwich. Burger patties on a sandwich. The flavor's not bad. The flavor really is good.
It honestly tastes pretty good, but it just doesn't feel like an actual melt because the bread is just Well,
Right.
It's just bread.
Yeah, and if you're in the mood for a melt and you're going for a melt and the sandwich is called a melt, there's nothing about this that makes it a melt because that bread really needs to be grilled.
Again, it's like they just kind of like took like the insides of a burger and replaced like the buns with just like slices of normal bread. And that's the best way to describe how this looks. It's not bad, but it's not exactly a melt per se.
And I'm usually very Burger King Pro versus McDonald's. So, you know, there's a big, huge dispute amongst me and Mr. Goblin here with regards to who's the better one and everything. And I always say that the Burger King has the better hamburgers and everything, more sustenance, and then the bread and all of that's even nicer. But in this case, unfortunately, they failed with the bread.
Yeah.
The burgers are great. So
I will admit that I have lately started to appreciate the burger patty at Burger King a little bit more. I do like the way the patties taste. The customer service on this trip was perfect. I can't say anything bad about that one. I've had some bad experiences in the past with customer service from Burger King. I didn't have any problems with that whatsoever. And as far as the spicy one goes here, the jalapenos are very nice, very good because they're the pickled jalapenos. I like those a lot. They sort of overpower the onions on this. And that's another big part of a patty melt sandwich is the onions. How are you guys with the onions? How are those doing for you?
I mean,
they could probably have put a few more onions on there.
yeah, same here.
But otherwise
I almost
it's
didn't
good.
even notice the onions until I looked, at the actual like.
The
sandwich
sauce is
itself.
nice. Like you said, it's got that sweetness to it. Mine's just the classic. So, yeah.
I think if like normally there's supposed to be some level of like almost like a crunch, I guess, coming from like an onion. The main crunch from this is coming from the bacon, really.
Okay. Well, overall, it's good. It's disappointing to me in the fact that it wasn't, and this is where I'm going to struggle a little bit. Maybe you guys can help me. It's good. It's a good sandwich, but it is very much a sandwich. It's like white bread here without any grilling whatsoever. I was really looking forward to a melt. I was really looking forward to a little bit of grilled bread there. So in that regard,
The only thing that's melted here is the cheese.
that's a very good point. And so in that regard, I'm struggling between, is it good enough for a 1-star seal of approval, or is it only passable, and which would mean a no-star seal of approval, or is it not acceptable because it's supposed to be a melt, and really this is not a melt? So what do you guys think about that?
What would Gordon Ramsay do?
Gordon Ramsay would not be happy with this. I would definitely say that. I would,
I'd be calling them the donut.
I think I might be leaning a little bit more and more to the fact that if this is supposed to be a melt, it's unacceptable because it's not a melt. So
It's a good sandwich, but it's not a melt.
Good sandwich, but I think we're going to have to pass on the seal of approval because I don't think this is a melt at all, and that's what this is supposed to be. So, we in agreement?
Should we develop a Gordon Ramsay rating?
We would probably need approval for that from Gordon Ramsay, and I don't think we're going to get it. So.
Yeah, that's probably not going to happen.
Let's just go with no seal of approval, but these are out for a limited amount of time. If you want to check these out, head over to Burger King. Hopefully they actually make yours a melt and not just a sandwich, and we will catch you next time.